visit earthgoddessadornments.com. This is not just jewelry. Each piece is handmade with genuine crystals, created for women who carry divine energy, beauty, and power. No two pieces are ever the same, because no two goddesses are the same. Every crystal is intentionally chosen to enhance your aura and elevate your spiritual vibration. This is spiritual adornment that meets class, beauty, and a bold modern edge, designed to move effortlessly from ritual to real life. Visit earthgoddessadornments.com and get your unique piece today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. I wanted to come on and bring a message for the chosen seed. You know, it's very interesting because we're watching a lot of things unfold right now in real time. And these things have been spoken about, predicted. We've done a lot of rituals to, speak out against the powers that were and the wicked deeds that they have been doing behind the scenes, behind the veil. And it was, many people was called conspiracy theorists and, told that they was crazy and, was thinking too much and needed to, focus on work or school or anything else besides what we knew to be true, religion. And now everything is hitting the fan. And the really crazy part is that we haven't even seen the half of it. We haven't heard the half of it. One thing that I love about social media is that social media is becoming the real news. Most people are at least awakened enough to understand that the traditional news channels, that's not where you go if you want to hear anything even remotely close to the truth. Now, I'm not saying that you can believe everything that you hear on social media. However, a lot of people that speak on these things have a far less, vested interest in getting something out of the deal. Okay? Many of the people who are attached to these news channels, their lifeline is, their livelihood is on the line. Their wealth is on the line. Okay? Their partnerships and relationships that they have is on the line if they speak out or bring forth truth. So it's all stage play, right? It gets to a place where you could barely tell what's real from fake because it's always been stage play. But I'm loving the fact that everything is being exposed. A lot of you asked me to speak on this whole Epstein thing, and I've been anticipating that a lot of names are going to get called, but consider there are still many, 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 many people whose names have not been mentioned. They're going to get exposed too. When you're talking about a 3 million page, 3 million documents associated with that particular case, I don't know who the hell got time to read through 3 million documents. I feel like that part was rigged too, just off the strength that they know that the average person is not going to sit down and sort through 3 million documents. I mean, clearly you would have to have a really big team and everybody is going to need to do their part to really sort through for an extended period of time to really get down to the nitty gritty. But the problem is they also said that over 3 million documents have been sealed where you don't have access to the information. And then over 200,000 you won't be able to access because they claim, well, there are certain people who have, they didn't use the word immunity, but they pretty much said that they have certain privileges. Some of them they say are related to the victims to protect them, but in other cases they say it's certain people with particular privileges, and those are the documents that they hold aside. regardless of how they try to water this down and hide information, the Most High Mother and Father has seen it all. Our ancestors have seen it all. The angels have seen it all. And now that we have awakened, there is a shift that is happening, y'all. People are not happy with the shift. You know, even veering away from that particular trial, I was watching a video today, and apparently a young lady, she went viral for making a jingle. Very simple jingle, like 5 words, and she ended up going viral. Okay? Had well over maybe 40 million views, and Dr. Pepper ended up picking it up and turning it into their official jingle. And so now she's partnering up with other companies to potentially make jingles for them as well. Now, this young lady, some would say, well, who is she? She doesn't know anybody. She's not connected to anybody. But I would say the children of the Most High Mother and Father, the chosen seed, are receiving their inheritance. That's really what it boils down to. I was watching a clip from The Breakfast Club, and apparently DeBrat was covering the story, and, you know, a guy in the background, I forgot his name, I'm pretty sure y'all know who he is. He looks to be a part of the LGBTQ community. And as soon as they played the jingle, he's like, so I guess she's a star now, huh? Wow. Like, that really offended him. The idea of this young lady being seen, known, heard all across the globe and getting these new partnerships and deals and, you know, contracts and people knowing her name and going on talk shows to speak about this, that really moved him. It hit something. And the fact of the matter is, those beings who had to do nefarious things to get into these positions in order for their name to be known or to have a little bit of notoriety or wealth, they're feeling some type of way. Because they just got done bending over backwards and bending forward and, you know, dropping it low, okay? Doing a little bit of everything behind the scenes in order to move up the ladder. And now they're looking at the common, what they would call common, chosen seed, who is now receiving wealth, notoriety, fame, whatever you want to call it, just off the strength that you are just being you. That young lady wasn't doing nothing but being herself. She didn't even, I'd have to admit, I didn't see much effort in the jingle. But I guess that was her effort, and it was enough. I say that to say, y'all, there is a massive shift that has already taken place. It's not happening. It's not on the way. It has already taken place, and it's becoming more and more evident by the day. There's a separation that's happening all throughout politics, healthcare, religion, you name it, it's happening. Family dynamics, community situations. Even if we move over into another subject, I was listening to a particular clip where apparently Glorilla. Now, I don't know too much about Glorilla because I don't too much listen to a lot of the modern day rap. Okay, I'm not very satisfied with it. But I know that she's pretty popular, especially for the younger people right now. And so I get this recommendation across my feed where apparently her siblings are going at it against her, speaking ill against her because they're saying, oh, she made it, but she ain't take none of us with her. She made it, but we still working regular jobs. She made it, but she ain't giving us none of that money. And when I mean they're dragging this girl, just no different than, what's the other young lady's name? Clarissa Shields, her family, dragging her. Now that she is able to say that she is officially what some might consider rich, at least material-wise, right? It's a very interesting time, y'all. Because that separation that's happening is really showing people like your inheritance is not due to everybody that you are blood related to. That's first and foremost. A lot of people wasn't able to get to that point of wealth unless they released their toxic family. That was literally a requirement for many of the chosen seed. Now, am I saying that Glorilla or Clarissa are chosen? I can't say that directly. But I will say that for those of you out there, you understand the journey. You understand the sacrifice. And you also understand the consequence of oversharing your wealth with those who have not done the work themselves. They become no more than just energy harvesters, siphoning everything that you have until you're down to nothing. And then once they feel like they've gotten to the space of satisfaction, they will walk away and trample all over you, leaving you right there with nothing. So a lot of people are to that space where it's like, oh, there's no need to apologize. I make no apologies. I have no explanations. There's nothing to be said. At the end of the day, everybody has to tread their own path. And for the chosen seed specifically, you all have always been generous enough to leave jewels and nuggets for others to follow if they really want to come out of, whether it's poverty, whether it's depression, whether it's, low vibrational energy, whether it's a sleep state. You have left the jewels and the gems in order for them to pick them up, to see the value in what you have left them, and to use it to change their lives. People have choices. And too many people are looking for shortcuts. And so that kickback that y'all are seeing all over social media, all in your family, all throughout the community, politics, you name it, that kickback that you are seeing is the one that you could have, it's expected, y'all. All of that energy is directly connected to the beast of Babylon. It's the very thing that kept it alive. It's the very thing that fed this wicked structure and kept it alive. And now that the chosen seed, now that you've made a firm decision to separate yourself, not only have you separated yourself from those types of people, but you have separated yourself from any energy that was within you that would even align you with those types of people. So the work has been done through and through. This is not no external facade that's being put on for the world. This is an internal change that also required external shifts. As within, so without. As above, so below. You received the assignment. You understood the assignment. And you are fulfilling the assignment. So that's my take on what's going on, y'all. I'm excited to see the shifts that are currently happening. And I'm even more excited to see all of the new things that's going to be revealed. All of the hidden hands that's going to be exposed. Because it's been so much wickedness that's been taking place. So much wickedness that has taken place for far too long. And it really required for a select group of us to just wake up, to unplug from the matrix, and to shift the frequency through higher understanding, higher consciousness, integrity, calling judgment. Okay? Just know that all of the rituals that we've done collectively on this channel and that you all have done independently and that others have done against the powers that were, they have not been in vain. Okay? We are watching things unfold as we speak. So kick back, y'all. If you like popcorn, get you some popcorn. Get you some chocolate almond milk. I don't know if that's the best combination, but you make it do what it do. Whatever you like. You can have whatever you like, chosen. It's your time now. So sit firmly on your throne and enjoy the stage play. That's my message for you all. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the things that was mentioned here. If you have anything to add, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Visit chhaviZanesGuidance.com if you want to purchase any of the products that I have created. I have 6 different decks for you to choose from. Ancestors Money, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, and Madam C.J. Walker. I also have the spiritual cleanse where you can cleanse your energy every time you take a shower. It consists of frankincense, myrrh, Palo Santos, and sage. You can also order my miniature altars. You can get my book full of channeled messages, and order your Straight Outta Religion hats and t-shirts. You can also get a 15-minute, 30-minute, or 1-hour session over the phone with me where you can ask as many questions as you'd like.
So definitely check out the description box as well as the comment section to book your services and to purchase your products.